Adrienne from the San Joaquin Valley Writing Project, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to create your very own Google site. To create your own Google site, you'll need to be signed in to your Google account. Check the top right-hand side to see if you're signed in already. From there, you can visit sites.google.com to access your Google sites, or click on your apps, more, and even more, and scroll down to find Google Sites. Here you'll see any sites that you've created already. I'm guessing you're watching this video because you haven't created any, so just disregard that my site will show that I've created some. You'll be there soon. The first step is, of course, to click Create. Google makes it pretty simple for you. So create a site. I recommend using one of the templates that people have created. So you'll want to browse the gallery for more themes. And I will say that it's absolutely easiest to search a theme for a while and find one that you really like, as opposed to going back and trying to change it later. So you'll want to choose a public template, and they have them organized by theme. So you can click on any given theme and even see it in a larger form. And then if you like it, you can click Use Template. I want to look at a few more gallery types before I select one. And I'm going to go for this one, nice and natural. So I'm going to click Select. And from there, you need to name your site. This is just going to be our sample website that we're creating here. But if you're creating this for your classroom, you might consider naming it something easy to remember for your parents to navigate to without much trouble, like Mrs. Garrison's Kiddos. Now, you'll notice that Google is assuming that whatever the name of your site is, what you want your URL to be. So this is the actual web address. And if you want it to be different, you can have your site name Mrs. Garrison Kiddos, and your URL can be something different. Let's hope so, right? So they want to make sure you're not a robot. And now I've arrived at my new website homepage. Now, don't be alarmed if there's lots of stuff on your webpage. That kind of just came with the template that you chose. And for the most part, you'll be happy for that the first time you're creating a website, because you'll kind of need a template to work from. So here are some good features to point out. Up here in the top right corner, you have the ubiquitous Google editing image, which is a little pencil. And if you click this, it loads the editor and it becomes possible for you to edit the page. Anytime you make some edits on your page, you'll want to click Save. And instead of showing you around on the newly created page, I'd like to show you some of the sites that I've created using Google Sites. And honestly, I really just taught myself how to use it. It's fairly user-friendly, and when I got stuck, I would just Google my problem, and it always has the answers. I love how that works. So I taught you how to edit the page by using the editing tool. Now we're going to add a new page. And we could create a web page, and that would create a pretty traditional page that I'll show you later. But I'd like to make a place for announcements. And I'm just going to go ahead and title it Announcements. But what I need to do is I need to actually change the template to Announcements. What this is going to do is it's going to make whatever I post come up at the top. So let's go ahead and create. Now you'll notice that while I have a page called Announcements, it's not showing up on my menu on my tabs. So in order to make that happen, I need to edit site layout and click my horizontal navigation page here. And here it configures the navigation and shows you what tabs are currently being shown from your home page and accessible from every page on the tabs. So I actually would like to add a page, and I'd like to add one from the pieces that I already have. So I'm going to choose the announcement page and click OK. And here you could change the format into boxes, tabs, or links, but I like tabs. So now I'll click OK, and you'll see that it pops up there. I can also double click and change the order. So this should probably go right after home, and then I think I would like it to go in alphabetical order from there. Okay, and close. Here is where, if this were my classroom website, I might post the spelling list. And there are plenty of editing features up here, like bullets. And if you'd like to change the font, it's pretty straightforward. You can change it, change your font type, etc. I could also add a file here if I wanted to have like a PDF of their writing practice paper or something like that, and save. I'm back on my home page, and I wanted to show you how to change the layout of any given page. This is not an announcements page, it's just a regular web page. So I can click Edit Site Layout again. And from here, I can actually enable like a sidebar, which would have the pages for navigation. My site is pretty small, so I don't need that much navigation help. I'm going to unclick that. I could take off my header. I like it. And that's the kind of editing that you can do if you click Edit Site Layout. If you click Edit Page, you can also edit the page layout. And I find for a home page, having about 2 columns is what's most helpful, but I could also change it into 3 columns. Then you'll notice some of my images don't fit so well. So that would be how you would change the layout of any given page, as well as changing the formatting here. And anytime you want to insert an image or a video, you'll just come up here and click Insert, Image, Link. All of these things are things that you can include. I have used Google Sites to create sites for things like our reading group with the writing project, as well as a teacher networking group that compiles like events and videos and a discussion board, etc. And I haven't gotten too frustrated in my journey, but I hope that this video was helpful in teaching you a little bit about how to get your feet wet with Google Sites.